What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. So today I wanted to talk about this new Ironman bust that's been floating around in all the different groups that's come out. We know for years collectors have been asking for a Tony Stark bust. And then this comes out of the blue. Check that out. Pretty much perfect likeness. Now, I'm still questioning if this is even real or if it's not just a Photoshop, because it kind of doesn't even look real to me. But nevertheless, let's just assume it is real. This is the Mark 85, the final suit in the movie. He's a little bit older, hair's a little bit lighter brown. The armor looks fantastic. It's very metallic base, Avengers Endgame. Base looks good. And then it does come with a swap out, so you can take the silicone head off and put a normal Iron Man mask on, and this comes with a little, headstand holder. So it's kind of like the ultimate Iron Man bust, if you think about it, getting that perfect Tony Stark helmet, or unmasked, and then, the masked helmet swap out. So there's no doubt about it, this is Robert Downey Jr.'s, Tony Stark. It looks phenomenal. I just have a lot of questionable things regarding this. One, it looks photoshopped. It doesn't look like a real product. Two, the person that is selling this, Hannah Lee. Look at some of the comments from the people in my group. So, Loris, well-known, French collector, it honestly smells so fishy. It canceled mine as I have a bad feeling about this. New company, overseas, new PayPal. Hannah Lee is in fact a man. Only 10 were supposed to be made. Now it's 30. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's Queen Studios bust that will be revealed. And these pics were just leaked and they're taking advantage, of collectors. In addition, they've raised price, from $3,200 to $3,700. And they're very insistent on you paying immediately or you're going to, miss out. I even messaged Hannah Lee, never got a response, but I also contacted one of my Chinese contacts, and he says that the only thing he knows of Hannah Lee is they were using pics of his T1000 bust, like his edition number, and he showed me he had it, and they were trying to sell it. So trying to sell, in essence, his bust, which is, a scam. People will do that. They'll take pictures of other people and try to sell it. So I know this is a super hot item, but you got to take precautions on this. Could be a scam. It really could be. And I have a feeling it is. And I am not going to be putting a $1,700 deposit down. Doesn't ship for a year. You're out of your PayPal thing. Very persistent, like insisting you pay or you're going to miss out and pay a fortune for this type of seller. Zero previous products. So yeah, this looks amazing, but is this what, let's say it is legit. Is this what you're going to get in the end product? Who knows how production will turn out when it's a brand new company? I've seen companies come out with amazing prototypes and then the production is crap. So there is no guarantee that this is what you're going to get. If this is in fact real. No way the hair is going to look that good. I mean, this portrait could look as good, but I highly doubt it's going to look that good. The hair, you could get somewhat close, but it's definitely not going to look that perfect. The armor wouldn't be too hard to replicate. It's really just the Tony Stark head sculpts. Sometimes newer companies, like look at Queen Studios when they first came out. They were unlicensed. They came out with their Logan and Heath Ledger Joker, and the prototypes were great on both. Production turned out like shit on both of them. The Wolverine lost his likeness substantially. He went from a likeness as good as this to an 80% likeness. So like from a 98% likeness to an 80%. And the quality downgraded, and they didn't even know how to paint it properly, hence it had the skin peeling on mine. And the Joker looked absolutely horrible on production. Black hair, and they were selling it for $3,000+ So you definitely got to be cautious on this. If it is Queen Studios, in fact, that made this and they just got leaked photos, then I would just wait for Queen to officially reveal it and then buy it from a reputable seller. Not some random Chinese lady man who has those very suspicious things. So I just heed caution, let's see if this actually does come out. And congrats if those 30 buyers that got it actually get something this good. It'll be a grail. But I also fear that 1 year from now, Hannah Lee's Facebook is turned off and all these people are crying on Facebook that they just lost $1,700 in a down payment and they're past their PayPal fees. Because my inkling is 6 months from now, once the PayPal thing is up, this person's going to disappear and stop communicating with you. Until they're past that PayPal thing, they're probably going to be communicative and whatnot. In addition, if you are to pre-order this, one thing I would advise, one way to help secure yourself, once you're at your 5-month mark on something, ask for a refund and tell them you'll repay them to reset your PayPal 6-month time frame. If they're a legit seller, they will say, sure, no problem. Refund you, pay them again. And then if it still isn't shipped in the next 6 months, do the exact same thing. Repeat the process and you will always be safe. If they are insistent saying if you cancel, you'll lose your money or whatever, saying nope, sorry, you'll lose out, just cancel. Don't even, worry about it because it's a scam at that point. A legit seller would allow you to reset your PayPal. So, if this is legit, it's a grail and it looks amazing. I still think it kind of looks Photoshopped. Like that doesn't look like a real product to me. Kind of just looks like they took a Tony Stark screenshot and just Photoshopped it onto the bust. But hopefully it's real and hopefully it's legit. I just, I'm not going to be painting $1,700 and $3,700 plus shipping. You're paying a lot just for this Robert Downey Jr. head sculpt when you can buy the Queen Studios Mark 85, for what, $1,700. So you're paying $2,000 plus to get that Tony Stark head sculpt. So it definitely is an incredible looking piece if it's real, but I'm just not 100% sure. So I am not going to be pre-ordering it or putting my money down on this. I'm still quite happy with my Mark 50 bust. I like it quite a bit. I like the battle damage. I like the rear repulsors. And at the end of the day, I do like having the Iron Man head sculpt. It's the same with Spider-Man. They came out with the Tom Holland, actual head sculpt, the silicone head. And it looks amazing, don't get me wrong. But I still like having my Spider-Man masked. Because I'm collecting superheroes and I like them when they're masked. So I prefer Iron Man with his mask on. And I do have my Iron Studios one, which does have an unmasked, Tony Stark portrait, as well as my other Iron Man. So my statues at least have this option. I've been displaying my Mark 85 Iron Studios unmasked pretty much since day one because I do prefer it on that particular statue. I think if you got this bust, you'd pretty much want to display the Tony Stark sculpt permanently. I mean, you're paying for that. Just display that little head next to him or somewhere else. Nevertheless, we will see in the future if Flankster was wrong or right, but hopefully I'm wrong and this comes out a grail. And if it does come out a grail, I may hunt it down in the future, or we'll see. I'm pretty sure Queen is going to come out with this anyways, but yeah, that's just my 2 cents on the matter. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.